I think for me, personal training is really good because you can actually, what you learn, you can kind of pass on to other people, and there's a lot of people that don't really know what they're doing in gyms, and I think it's important to know correct form and teach people how to do the right thing. Otherwise, obviously, injuries and actual not gaining the right benefit really is going to happen. So I think that's a really important thing. Ever since, I think I stepped foot in the gym when I was like 14, as soon as you were actually allowed to go in a gym. But with playing football as my background, I've always been coached in the gym as well. So it's been a while. I think I've learned my own, obviously learning my own, so background information. Biggest thing was probably just with football. I've been big into strength and conditioning, so I've always had coaches to kind of teach me the right way, and then I've kind of followed on from there really. I think for me, people will come to me as a personal trainer because they see my background. I've been in America for 4 years as well, so I've played at a national level football. So I've been around a lot, so I've learned a lot, experienced quite a lot. And I think I don't just push people out of their boundaries. I kind of push people hard, don't get me wrong, but their comfort. So gradually, if they're a newcomer, start from scratch. Don't just go into what you expect, if that makes sense. So I think I like to build people up really, and depending on their levels. A couple of success stories, yeah. I think quite a variety actually. One woman I'm working with at the moment, she's obviously interested in maintaining weight balance, reducing body fat, which seems to be the biggest thing at the moment for people. But with her, she's got very hypermobile joints, so she has struggles with daily life really, everywhere, knees, shoulders, wrists. So we kind of dropped all the intensity that she was having, focused on really working around just pushing her continuously to try and get that fat loss, whereas we really focused on lowering the intensity, focused on rebuilding her muscle in other ways, looking at the food aspect as well. And she's come on so much, and she's actually reduced body fat, gained muscle as well, without having that full on just hammering it out of her. So that's really good for her. In terms of performance, I've had a couple of athletes, about teenagers, 20 years old, who have they've had a bit of experience with training, but once I started working with them, they've improved vastly. They've gotten stronger, quicker, their game's improved. In not only football as well, there's a lot of, I've been working with a little bit of the rugby guys as well, so which people wouldn't expect, because I'm a little compared to them, but it's good. I think it's not always kind of what you know as well a lot of the time. So worked with them in other team sports as well.